Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. Last time, poor Cyan lost pretty much everything that was important to him after Kefka decided to poison the Castle of Doma. Then, with help of Sabin and Shadow, we made our escape through the Phantom Forest onto the Phantom Train, which probably isn't going where we want it to. So now we need to get off. Also, we found a friend who has no name and, for all intents and purposes, is a ghost. Let's not worry about that. Let's go and find invisible treasure up here for no reason at all. Yeah, there's a few of these, but not like, there's not a huge amount. This isn't Final Fantasy V. Final Fantasy V was terrible with the amount of hidden treasure. This game, not quite so bad, but there are a few here and there. Alright, yeah, like I said at the end of the last one, these guys can come with us. The greater our number, the slower we can move. So you're only allowed a maximum of 4 party members. Interestingly enough, well, you'll see when we get into battle here. Let's go into the door. Now, one of these guys is not like the other. Yeah, and he's in our party. Let's go show off our new friend here. He has Fight and Possess. As you can see by his normal attack, he's not particularly strong. He's basically here to serve as a damage sponge. The enemies around here can cast some spells. And let's swap to your turn again. He has one other command, Possess. When he uses Possess, and it works, let's try this again. When he uses it and it works, he will possess the enemy and... Okay, that's what's supposed to happen. How many bloody attempts did I have at that? It had to have been like 8 or 9 total attempts trying to get that to work. I was looking online to make sure that it actually did work with everyone, and it's supposed to work with every enemy. Possess will possess the enemy and instantly kill both the target and the user, meaning our ghost friend is now gone. This ghost here wants to come along. It's another one of the other ones, that's fine. Most of them are going to do this, and you're just going to fight a normal ghost enemy that we've already seen before, which is nothing particularly special. However, there is one unique ghost. Like, all the ghosts we find around here will either be ghosts that we can fight or ghosts that will join our party. They are disposable party members that are basically just there to be a damage sponge and nothing else. There's no story associated with them at all. And I'm getting extremely unlucky because there is one specific ghost in here that's supposed to be different. But yeah, don't worry about using any actions with the ghost here. It doesn't matter. They're all basically the same. They're, I think, level average to be approximately your level. So if you get a new one, it might be a higher level, but in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter. There we go. This guy has a shop. It's not particularly interesting as far as shops go, but it's here in case you decided you needed anything. Yeah, I think we're more than good enough. We can move on now. That took way longer than it needed to be. Alright, got another new enemy down here. I believe hazers have a lightning attack. I can't remember for sure or not, but if they do, it doesn't change anything. We kill all the enemies so fast that it really doesn't matter at this point. Any enemy around here, or at least any normal enemy, will die in the same amount of hits as everything else, which is 1. So yeah, now that we've dealt with things, we don't need to talk to any of these ghosts. You don't encounter them for running into them, only if you physically press the button on them. And another new enemy, Bomb. Let's have you do things there, and you do things there. The bomb might be one of the few enemies that doesn't die in one hit. As you can see, 8 experience. He's not really worthwhile even fighting. Or... whoa, one came in behind me. Let's get out of here. What? 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 Uh-oh. I think I'm stuck. Oh, more hazers. Yeah, I believe they have a lightning-based attack. I don't remember for sure. You could use the ghost to finish off the one enemy that's left in a battle like this, but you don't have to. Hey, look, they can cast Drain. And it does nothing because you use Drain on an undead enemy. Well, aren't you bright? Yeah, the ghost is naturally undead because it's a ghost. Okay, we'll find another battle. Still going! They're still going, I guess. If you hit them with a like a special tech from behind, I'm not sure if there's like a strict rule, but sometimes it seems to apply back or like a back attack type additional damage, and sometimes it doesn't. As you can see just there with Cyan and Shadow. No escape. I don't like that idea. More ghosts. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies on this area. We'll start cutting out some of these battles. They seem to be getting repetitive, you know? Like, go in a battle, I use the same moves, and I win in one hit every time. This is completely different from the other game that I'm playing in my own time, which I finally got around to starting Shadow Hearts from the New World, and 5 hours into the game, I have to say, why would you make a game where the whole point is to spam the confirm button around the whole map because there's hidden treasure everywhere and hidden treasure chests that you can't see? Why would you make the lines so bad on the sides of the areas? Like, you go and you walk around, you hold down and you get stuck on the wall. And you have to literally go like out away from the wall to go back into the wall to go down further on the wall. It's terrible. How is the pathing so bad in that game? Anyway, I could complain about that game all day. But apparently there's no escape. Uh-oh. 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 I think we're screwed. Let's get the hell... Oh. Yep, let's, run. Run away. Well, only one option left. Up the ladder. Definitely can't escape. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Sabin, you may want to, start moving there, bud. Persistent bastards, aren't ya? That's a lot of ghosts. Yep, we're stuck. Nowhere to go. They're just gonna come up the ladder with their non-existent legs, and then we're screwed. Time has come to see if my training has paid off. Oh. Whoa. That's one hell of a jump there, Sabin. Well, we can't get back in the cart or the cart's further back there. So I guess we're gonna have to go this way. Whoa, no escape. Hey. Oh crap! They're still after us. Gotta detach the rear train cars. Let's go in here and see if we can do that. Is that what this does? Oh, that's what that does. Now, my question for you is, how is that going to screw things up? Are we going to create like this, you know, this stall on the tracks and people can't go on to the other side because we left a train car in the middle of the path? Or did they not think of that? Why can't get through? Strangely enough, this same switch does two different things. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but yeah, don't talk to any more of the ghosts. Even though we got rid of the first set, doesn't really change things.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Hey, what was that?
Our forces are under attack. Nuclear launch detected.
Okay then. We have Overminds, which, yeah, I couldn't help it. I had to throw some StarCraft clips in there because StarCraft. There's nothing we can do. Like, we can go up those ladders on a lot of them. We just can't do anything up above, so I haven't really worried about showing it off. Food! Bring me everything you got! What? What? The ghost just brought me food? Are you gonna be okay if you eat this? Can't wage war on an empty stomach. It's kind of a strange line. We're not really waging war, we're just trying to stay alive. Won't hear any more of this kind of talk. Sabin, why do you make sounds when you eat? Yo, free healing. I'll take it. Well, stuff down all I can. Let's go. Interesting. Now, the really cool thing is, depending on who is in your lead after the initial sequence, you can come back here and get healing at any time. And each character has their own reactions to things. In Shadow's case, Interceptor is the name of his dog. I don't think he's really talked about it, but Interceptor does actually play a role in combat in the game, though he hasn't shown up for us quite yet. He can initiate like a random counterattack, and I think he can also save Shadow from taking damage, like shield him every once in a while. It's not super common, but it's cool enough. He's got a freaking awesome dog that kicks ass. Like, this is how you do a dog in an RPG, not like a certain other dog in another game in this series that somehow you could launch off of a crossbow launcher on your arm. Not sure how that makes any sense, but whatever. Angelo has the capability of doing far more damage, but Interceptor, he's just cool. You know what else is cool? This music. Alright, let's get Cyan up there. Show one more, I think. I'll double check. I'm not sure if Sabin has a secondary bit of dialogue if you put him in. I will figure it out, and if he does, I will show it. If not, I will cut it out. So what about you, Cyan? How do you react to this food that you were worried about before? Well, you say basically the same line as before and then eat anyway. Okay. Sometimes the change in dialogue, like a lot of the time there is a change in dialogue, it's not like really substantial and you're not missing anything for, you know, not showing it, but I thought it was worthwhile to at least take a look at. Food shop, let's go slop the hogs. Eat till I burst, dinner time. So that's logical, you know, dialogue that people would actually say. Even Google Translate makes more sense than the original SNES translation of this game. What were you thinking with this line? Just sounds ridiculous. Oh, Sabin, you're ridiculous. All right, enough wasting time doing dumb stuff. I'm not sure how there's a restaurant on the ship here, but yeah, if you go and talk to these, they'll tell you to order at the table, and yeah, you can come back here and you can heal if you need to heal. You can also dodge around the whole thing. All right, and if we come in the backside, we can get that treasure chest that we saw a moment ago, containing another pair of earrings. Now, I said it before, and we don't really need that ribbon anymore. The main reason why I went out of my way to get it on Locke's path was to avoid being berserked against that one enemy that we got the green beret from. So yeah, now 2 pairs of earrings on him. He was already annihilating everything around here. Now he'll do so just a little bit more. And what do we got here? There's a treasure chest there. Wait, why can't I open it? I can normally open treasure chests from the side, can't I? I didn't even get a chance to press a button. Stop where you are. Siegfried, the world's greatest swordsman. That treasure chest is mine. Now, if you'll notice here, the Game Boy Advance translation lists him as Siegfried. There's a really strange bunch of kind of lore and thought surrounding this. Some of it we can get into later, but yeah, I think for the most part we can get into it later. Basically, it's kind of a gag in the game. Siegfried is like a famous swordsman in some RPGs, maybe even... Was he in 5? He might have been in 5, I don't know. But he shows up in this game a few times, and that's about it. Look more like a manicurist. Now scram. That was a great line. Greatest windbag is more like it. Probably a more natural line, but more creativity in the SNES version. Allow me to introduce my blade. We have boss time against Siegfried. Anytime a character says go in this game, it's usually something that's been censored. Oh, hey, so many attacks. Oh, speaking of the dog. Yep. That's usually how this fight goes anyway. 1 GP. What a bag of wind. All bark and no bite. Impossible. You'll notice now he's being referred to as Siegfried outside of battle. In the SNES translation, he introduces himself as Siegfried. You get into battle to him against him, and he's called Siegfried. You get out of the battle, he's now referred to as Siegfried, and the Game Boy Advance translation makes other things as well. It's very confusing. It's a weird translation. It's generally accepted that it's supposed to be Siegfried, as far as I'm aware, not Siegfried, but it doesn't matter one way or another. He is a comedy goof of a character. You get into battle, I think he has like 8 or 10 attacks against you. They all do like 5 damage, and then you attack him with like anything and he dies. Usually Shadow's Interceptor will come in and do a counter and kill him before he gets a chance to even do that. But he steals the treasure chest that wasn't actually a treasure chest. If you go into the code and, you know, like I did by trying to examine it from the side there, there's no actual treasure in there. It's just the sprite without the coding to make it a treasure chest. The reason why it wasn't activating from the side is because there's nothing in there. It was never meant to open. The trigger point is literally right in front of it, not when opening it, because you can't open it yourself. It was never programmed that way. But yeah, Siegfried is just kind of a weird dude. Also, hidden treasure. For some reason, they're both tents. I'm not exactly sure why that is. Alright, I'm pretty sure we've seen all of the enemies, so I shouldn't be showing anything else. Hello, you're a person. Weren't you all the way at the other end of the train? Are you a person too, or are you also a ghost? Or is there just more than one of you? Also, I should look up the word impresario, because it's not something I see a lot in everyday conversation. Yeah, no hidden items up there. Hey, get out of my way! Ah, treasure. Aww. Alright, here we get Spectre. Spectre is a little interesting. He should drop something for us, but the first thing you want to do, before anything else, is you want to initiate Slash. This guy has 1500 HP. Slash will reduce it by half. And, yeah, he's got a lightning-based attack, which I'm not particularly worried about, because throw those at him, and use an Aura Bolt, and we win. But yeah, he's got 1500 HP, and he drops Hyperist, which isn't all that valuable for equipping anymore, because we have Atlas Armlet, but it sells well. Phoenix down, Sniper Sight, and another Phoenix down. The Sniper Sight ensures 100% fight hit rate. This doesn't work at all because, again, hit rate, evade, darkness, it's all bugged. Doesn't do anything. So yeah, this all relies on the same mechanism that doesn't work, so it's 100% useless. Unless you're playing a different version of the game where they fix that bug. What's up? Shall we be off? Guess we're on our own now. Yeah, I guess he's already dead and he knows where he's supposed to be going. The ghost, that is. Alright, in here we get a save point. If you feel the need to save, you most certainly can do that. Okay, just wanted to save and double check things real quick. Because, well, we're kind of at the end here. We can actually come up here, which is kind of pointless at the moment, but here's the engineer's room. We gotta do something. Now, I don't think anyone tells you this, but the combination for doing this correctly is like so. I don't know how you're supposed to figure that out other than just chance. And the encounter rate is kicking my ass. Press the switch and the train will stop. Yeah, I'm not sure what the code did, or maybe there was something that said something. That doesn't matter. Press the switch and move on. So, you've been slowing. The Phantom Train talks. Okay. And we're fighting a ghost train. Well, susceptible to gravity-based attacks, which means Slash is good. Throw is good. But the absolute best possible thing you can do in this fight is they forgot to make the train immune to suplex, and Sabin is the absolute boss that suplexed a fucking train. There's not much left to fight after that. It's a pretty straightforward fight. You don't have to worry about much. But yeah, Sabin is absolutely fantastic. He suplexes an entire ghost train by himself because he is strong personified. He is an absolute unit. But there is something I must do. Yeah, we're running away from the train and all of a sudden, you know, Sabin just decides, I'm going to suplex a train while running, you know, because I'm a badass that way. And with that, we finish off with the Phantom Train. We've made it to a stop. And we finally got off. Sweet ground, I'm safe again. Shouldn't be here. Let's go. I'm not sure if this is the other side, but we at least got off the train. It's a lot of people. Oh. And with that, well, I think we need to leave Cyan alone. That sequence is entirely time-based after talking to, or after that sequence. I don't even know if you have to talk to Cyan, but the poor guy, he's lost everything. His home, his castle, his family, his king. He has nothing left. Anyway, that's pretty much all the time for this one. And I'll see you guys next time.